Okay, I'm gonna fix my choke on this 1989 Toyota Corolla. It's really hard to move. The springs all froze up in it or something, so it needs adjusting. Somebody started tearing everything down. The engine runs really well, really quiet. You gotta stick like a paintbrush in the carburetor and open the butterfly up in the morning, so it's a real big pain. So anyway, we'll get started and see what we can get going here, and hopefully this is a quick fix of doing some of that spring in there. All right. I'm trying to shine this down in here, as you can see. This little is really tensed out, really bad. So we'll see what we can get going here and get done. The rest of it looks pretty good. It runs really quiet when it runs. Actually, after looking it all over, it'll be a flathead screwdriver we're going to get, not a Phillips. We'll loosen that up. It should have an adjuster right here that we can adjust all this with. Alright, I'm just showing how I'm loosening the screws. I got the one down in here loose. Loosen up on that one. I broke all these loose. And what I'm going to do is try to move this back and forth to get the tension out of that. I can bear it. God, it's hard to get that push, so I know that's why the choke won't open. So let's see where we get going here. Still don't want to move. So let me check this out, be back. Okay, I restarted this and I loosened it, but I wanted to see what it looked like down here. That's the automatic choke. When I popped that loose, I didn't want to get the bottom screw out because if that fall out, it zipped back like a spring in a clock, real fast. And doing so made it where the choke opened up. Look at that. You don't even need this choke on here, but I thought just pushing this back on there still stayed that way. It's still flopping around. So let me push this and put these screws back in real quick and we'll see what this does. Okay, I put all that back on. Not much light's out here, but hopefully enough. And that butterfly is real loose, but I don't know if it'll, yeah, I have no tension. I think that spring may have locked up in there because it didn't have the adjuster on this side, but when I opened that up, it was like a clock just sprung. It's going to take a few seconds to get this started because it's been sitting here, and we'll see what happens. We'll go from here. Now we'll take a little bit and see if we get this damn thing to start. like it cranks up. Let me spray a little belt dressing in here while we got that going.
belt, we'll be in good shape here in a minute. This is a 1989 Corolla that I picked up off of Craigslist. We'll put all this back together here in a minute. Getting it good and running now. Now that's fired up the first time. That is not bad. The brakes are real good. They came with these aftermarket tires on here and they're practically new. They're 14. We'll just do a little walk around. I cleaned all the trunk out and had a spare and everything in it. We're still letting everything warm up. Yeah, that belt's getting a little quieter. Yeah, it's toning down now. There it goes, finally. Starting to warm up. Just a quick view on the inside. Headliner looks good, everything. Everything works. And it has, there's your mileage right there, 113,292. So that's not bad for a little car. It turns real good and runs real good, a little automatic. Back to the engine. Let's see if it's toning down when we get a little gas. Oh yeah, got a lot of power. Now she's toning down. I'll call it O-Red. That's the name of this car. Get part of it back together. It's sounding better. Let's see if I can do that. Light in there better than the throttle. This stuff works pretty good. Just some old belt dressing. I got this at O'Reilly. Never really worked on an old brittle wheel belt. Eventually I will change them, but for now I'm just trying to get it on the road. I've already been driving it, just that it hasn't been sticking a paintbrush in the choke. That is nice now. Get dressed. All I do is put this part on. I ain't putting all that metal crap on it. Do it like this. We'll check it this way. What we'll do is take it for a little drive here in a minute. See how it performs. But other than that, yeah, let me check this. Now it's all quiet. Yeah, I'm fixing to take it down the road here and we'll just see if it runs right and it falls down on us. Thought I'd do a quick little run video with this. Got the hood shut. We'll take her down the street. Got the stamp on it. think that's a fix for the day for this video. So if you like it, please hit that thumbs up, like, and if you can, subscribe. Okay, I've got to include the minions. They all helped me out, so I want to give them credit for the video too. They were really helpful.